warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Definition of manual transmission. First, before discussing various segments at the beginning of this meeting, Mas Janet will review the meaning of manual transmission. Please note it when in general the transmission is a component on the engine that has the aim to change the speed and rotation power of the engine. They will which can later be used to drive the vehicle. Besides that, the power transfer system included the cloud transmission, differential accelerator, and the vessel wheel. On board will be interconnect with each other will relate to the understanding or manual transmission. The positive in this component are located at the front after the cloth unit of the power transfer system on the vessel. For example, like this, let's say on a motorcycle there is first speed. The location of the manual transmission is as one of the hardware part of the power transfer system with four levers. Now, with this transmission, the power generated by the engine can be transmitted to the propeller shaft so that the vessel can run. By a later understanding of the meaning of the manual transmission, it can be conclude briefly the understanding of the manual transmission system is according to this acceleration. Manual transmission function after the understanding are now with the manual transmission. It is time for Masenet to discuss the motorized vessel the some tasks, namely delivering power from the engine to the wheel as just a different perform system. Uh, Now, in relation to the function of this manual transmission, there are several functions with the as of mechanism. The transmission manual are all as follow. First is to channel power or even just call the engine speed from the cloth to the shaft or flare shaft. Then the second function is to change the moment generated by the engine in accordance with several needs that depend on the burden borne by the engine and the road terrain. In addition, the function of the manual transmission also lies in the possibility the vessel to move backward also. Select reservoir mix in general in condition the engines in vessel they have more than one wheel, such as car. Of these several manual transmission function mission above and all cause is certain that everyone who has this war vessel with transmission system mentioned above. Surely my friend will know which component need to be rented in uh, relation to the manual transmission system. Manual transmission component on the other hand, after you all understand the meaning and the function of this manual transmission system. Actually, it's examine more deeply. There are several components. They have a child. How function will to learn more. The function must not confess some of the component of the manual transmission. Transmission can or also referred to as transmission input in one the component of a manual transmission. They will receiving the input signal from the cloud unit. In other words, this one component is one part of manual transmission as a place for a component of the transmission to wheel. Furthermore, an important component in this transmission gear or complete now the transmission gear. This one component is takes to change the input present from the mechanic system to the circuit output, which will later uh, left in equivalent transmission or according to when the consulate need. In addition, there is also a manual transmission component select synchronous or adjustment gear in which this component is medium that is asked to complete or assist with speed transfer when in superheat spin condition or cause the assistance of the adjustment gear will contain make the form of manual transmission even later. Gear shift lever and shift fork are also one of the components in manual transmission system. The manual transmission component which we know better by the name of the gear shift lever and the fork is very important to be present in the facial transmission. Thanks, thanks you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.